We will have much more on those stories coming up, but we start tonight with major cuts, big cuts for a school district that has students and parents pretty upset tonight. Good evening, everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Mark Zanale.
Hi, everyone. I'm Erin Connolly. Voters in Plainville just approved a new budget which effectively eliminates 3 middle school sports. Channel 3's Roger Suzanin was at tonight's meeting and has the details.
Last week, on a sparkling spring day, a dark cloud hung over the Plainville Middle School softball team. They knew that due to a budget battle, this could be one of their final games.
I thought it was unfair, and middle school sports helps a lot of kids.
But tonight, the team's worst fears were realized. Town voters approved the new budget with $100,000 worth of additional cuts. And the Board of Ed says that means 3 middle school spring sports, track and field, baseball, and yes, softball, will be eliminated.
I've definitely lost nights of sleep thinking about what we have to do with the budget. None of us take any of these cuts lightly.
Nicole Palmieri is the vice chair of the Plainville Board of Ed. She was against slashing the budget, but urged residents to approve the plan today because if they voted it down, town council would have had to step in to set the budget, which Palmieri feared would have led to more cuts.
It would be incredibly detrimental to the budget. So we'd rather deal with what we know and what we can handle right now.
As a result, many parents who support middle school sports voted to approve the budget today because a prior proposal would have slashed $200,000 overall, including 2/3 of the middle school sports budget, which would have impacted many more teams.
It's really important to myself and to my daughter that we continue the middle school sports.
Middle school sports can be very important, so people, like the kids, have things to do, and so like they're not kind of just sitting inside on their phones all day.
Slashing the budget by $100,000 instead of $200,000 will also allow the district to fill newly created social studies and special ed teacher positions. So Palmieri understands the benefits, but despite begrudgingly accepting the plan, she's not exactly in the mood to celebrate.
I am not happy with it. I wish they did a 0% cut, but I know that that's not feasible. I still wish it was lower.
Now, the budget passed pretty easily tonight with about 70% of the vote. And by the way, there's still a glimmer of hope for the young athletes who are on these impacted sports programs. It's possible that private fundraisers could still save the teams. We'll have to wait and see. Reporting live in Plainville tonight, I'm Roger Suzanin, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.